It's time for Section Championship Soccer in Section 2A. Mankato East battling the St. Peter Saints. These two girls soccer teams matching up once in regular season action. Cougars winning that matchup by a final of 1-0. This game is much different from the sense of conditions. Lots of rain coming down in New Prague, but the artificial turf is great for the weather. Mankato East features an offense that can score goals in a hurry. The Cougars do just that. Laina Peterson opens up the scoring for East, and just like the weather, East will pour it on. Cougars Hayden Henning off the corner kick. Grace Campbell finds it and extends the lead to 3. East leaves no doubt in the section title game with 7 goals from the Cougars. Peterson posts a hat trick and Campbell adds a brace. East wins this game big. Cougars are heading back to the state tournament with a dominant victory. Congratulations, Cougars. Saints season comes to an end with a 12-4-3 record. Nevaeh Rozmirski scores the lone goal for St. Peter in the matchup. East will take the field in the Class 2A state tournament. We'll have more from the group leading up to its quarterfinals matchup right here on KEYC News Now.